Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And welcome in, everybody, to UA Break Room, the 3 o'clock hour. Welcome in. I got you for 2 whole hours, maybe even 3. Who knows? Bonesaw here. I mean, Nick Johnson here. To my left, we got Ricky. New blood here. Welcome in.
Have you been with Mike for both the 9 and the 12 or just the
Correct.
12?
9 and 12. Yep.
I was like, am I number 2 coming in?
Yep. Yeah.
Am I number 3 coming in here?
Yeah, you're number 2. So welcome into the Thunderdome, baby. Ready to roll here.
Let's see if you get this reference, because I don't know if you watch the show. Hey, number 1. Did you ever watch Scrubs?
Yes.
Where it was JD had the JD patient. Well, I'll let you be number 1. I'll be number. Hey, number 2.
There we
number
go.
1.
Well, let's go ahead and establish what number we're going to go ahead and get to on our dice roll, as well as what our chase wheel spin on the day is going to be. So we're going to go ahead and establish that. All fun and games there. We need to go ahead. We need a 6 or higher. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today right now? Like I said, we had a fun 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock show. Let's continue the fun here at the 3 o'clock hour. We need a 6 or higher. We need a 6 or higher here on our dice roll. And it's going to be 8. So we had 7 at the 9 a.m. hour. 12 at 12, it was 6. Now we're going to go ahead and roll with 8.
It's always 7 in my hat.
All the time. 8 is going to be the dice roll on the day. And we're going to go ahead and determine what our chase wheel spin on the day is as well. Chase wheel spin, we currently have 7 breaks currently on the day. We have our minis. Just opened up a brand new set of minis. Mini Pylon Drive with Jamar Chase, Bo Nix, Bo Jackson, Roger Staubach, Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, Luke Kuechly, Tyreek Hill, and Jordy Nelson, along with Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, and Sam Laporta. Fresh new minis, as well as a brand new jersey we just dropped today as well. Brett Favre, Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, Mike Ditka, the coach, Eric Dickerson, Champ Bailey, Randall Cunningham, Jason Taylor, Nico Collins, all pictured. And then secondary headliners include Jalen Carter, Fred Taylor, and Chad Johnson. Let me quickly spin you around, because then I also want to get to 2 interesting notes, one in the practice squad and one in the vault and one in the diamond that we just added maybe about 30 some odd minutes ago. So let me see what we're going to be rolling with today. It is going to be the vault. There we go. Landing on the vault. Was that? No, it's the practice squad that they had that other specialty in, right? Okay, so we're going to go with the vault. And you know what? Just because we're talking about it, I think we might as well do it.
About the 4-spot break?
Exactly right.
Vault, and we just put up ones for the diamond.
All right. So if it's in the vault, exactly right. So that feels exactly right. If we're gonna do it for both, we might as well do it exactly that way. I'm gonna make the chase wheel spin, both the vault and the diamonds, because
Okay.
of that special. It'll be one list, like we mentioned, but it'll be diamonds and vault. Because we have a new, more a unique spin on what we usually do here in the break room.
Yeah,
usually
Kate-
it's just the 8 spots.
I came in on Tuesday, and I
had an
saw
epiphany?
Colin, and no, I didn't. I saw Colin and Alex doing it, and I was like, "Wait, hold up, what's going on?
We can do what now?
We can make it a 4-spot break now."
And that's going to be the way to be, folks. We're already seeing a couple people buying in on that. So I see the 4-spot break. There's 5 spots remaining on this one. So
I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, we'll switch that up really quick. But otherwise, that is exactly what we're doing here, folks. In both the vault section and the diamond section, we're putting up a 4-spot break, meaning usually we do our 8 spots, the NFC North, South, East, and West, as well as the AFC South, North, East, and West. But this time we're doing just basically all 4 directions. You get the North, the South, the East, and the West, both AFC and NFC. So an opportunity here for some different, unique double-up opportunities, like you mentioned. You see in the South, you have Edgerrin James all right there. That is in the AFC South. But how about over in the NFC South? You can double up and get Bijan Robinson now. So there we go. On the Speed Flex, we still see available on the Hydro Speed Flex for the Green Bay Packers, looking gorgeous. Brett Favre with the visor on that one. And then with the blue visor, also on a Hydro, but a Cowboys Speed Flex Hydro. We got Michael Irvin down there as well. And then right in front of us, pulled earlier, this Puka Nacua. So you can see exactly what you're getting here in this diamond section. Authentics or better. Authentics or Speed Flex is available. Ronnie's saying, what's up with the font? Have a headache from the previous show. The chat font, yeah, I guess that's a big thing today.
Chat font?
Yeah, so when people type in on the chat up in this upper left-hand corner, I guess the font changed.
I don't even know how to change that.
That exactly right. Outside of my pay grade, so I can't really do anything about that. But
I
again,
do have an update for you, though,
oh sure,
because your T-Wolves are awaiting who they will play on Tuesday.
yes.
1 quarter in the books. Nuggets up 26-21.
Ooh, okay, interesting. We'll see how that unfolds throughout the day.
Do you care who you guys play?
I can see positives and negatives on both ends. Where and they just asked me last.
I was gonna say, who
last
do you think
show.
you match up better with?
Maybe the Nuggets, only because this will now be their back-to-back Game 7s. They'll be 14 games in by the time they face them in the Western Conference Finals. And now, officially already, Aaron Gordon was out.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. So it might be a little tough with that. Do the phones work in Chicago? They sure do. They sure do. Go ahead and call us up. Let us know.
I don't. Unless you're talking about, if William's talking about customer service, they are not in on the weekends.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll get to there. So diamond section, like I said, that is a part of our chase wheel spin. Doubling up, a good opportunity there to get in there for, like I said, a 4-spot break for both. You're going to go ahead and absorb all the directions. You're getting the North, the AFC North, and the AFC North, and the NFC North, the AFC East, and the NFC East. AFC South and NFC East, South, excuse me. And then finally, AFC, NFC West. So that is the double up opportunity there. Otherwise, if you head into the vault, similar thing. Exactly right. A 4-spot break also in that vault section. When you hop on in there, a couple opportunities there where, in that West section, you can get Bo Jackson, AFC West, and George Kittle, NFC West. So nice opportunity to double up there. I also see Frank Gore as a secondary headliner. So any combination of Bo Jackson, Frank Gore, Bo Jackson, George Kittle, Frank Gore, definitely a nice opportunity there. But also in the traditional double up sense, still have Brian Urlacher on this authentic Hydro, along with Jameson Williams as our secondary headliner. So another NFC North, more traditional double up there. And then finally, A.J. Brown on this ripped 2-tone or there's two different style Eagles Speedflex right here. Excuse me. You got the silver visor, and I think we have got a nice little picture to complement that one. So there we go. Nice, looking fantastic. Like I said, two different styles of you got the white, you got the black right there, ripping it up for the Eagles Speedflex for AJ Brown. No book included, however, still looking fantastic. And then also the Hydro Bears right there for Brian Urlacher. The blue ink to match the blue 54 colors on the back. Some nice bells and whistles with the visor as well. So looking fantastic over there. Looking across the way, we can hop into the practice squad right quick. You can see what's going on in there. Practice squad, we're looking like J.J. Watt on a mini. We got Michael Irvin on an authentic. We got Ed Reed on this new style, this new Ravens logo, authentic. As well as Darrell Revis on this Jets slate. Looking absolutely fantastic. That's a rave, am I not mistaken? There we go. Yep. On the rave right there. And then Steve Smith Sr. on the more traditional Carolina Panthers lid. But boy, oh boy. Steve Smith Sr., he's not afraid to go ahead and fill up that helmet right there. So
Absolutely not.
Love that giant auto, ginormous auto. I think it was also when we had that NIL college series up, and he was on the Utah Utes, that basically an entire sticker was all basically just his signature. Hopping in really quick on that 1 and 4, we got some pretty solid items that can go across the board, almost like we're reading a book here. Trae Young on this signed basketball, on this custom City Connect Atlanta Hawks basketball right here. Ric Flair, woo! 16 times according to WWE. Maybe he thinks he's got a little bit more underneath his belt.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best.
Exactly right. We got this replica belt right here, signed by Ric Flair, ready to go, ready to be all for you. We got two wrestling guys, and I've yet to even pull any wrestling memorabilia in any sort of way. So that'd be the goal for me.
Greatest NWA champ of all time?
Possibly. You got some good company between him, Harley Race, Raven.
Who's
R-Truth.
not the greatest NWA champ of all time?
EC3.
Dusty Rhodes.
Okay. Ooh.
He never won it.
Really? Yeah, that's true.
Never a champion.
Well, yeah, he booked it. He didn't want to book. He didn't want to book himself, baby. You got to be on the right one. You got to be in the right way. We get my bionic elbow. So Taylor Swift also available on the CD, on a framed CD, available here in the 1 and 4 section, and then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on a licensed jersey. Also available, we have Bruce Smith as our secondary not pictured headliner, and Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson. So whether you need the truth or the answer, we got both in Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson.
And before people come after me, yes, I know he won the North American Heavyweight Championship in NWA, the Hawaii version.
Ah, okay.
One time. I didn't know there was a Hawaii version.
Gotcha.
Did you know? Because I didn't.
No, I did not. I'd be lying to you if I said I did.
The Hawaiian version.
Not a Hawaiian version, but in a Americanized version. That's still technically, we're still in America when you're in Hawaii, but more on the, like I said, on the main 48 over here. We got Josh Allen here in New York on the Bills Speedflex on this 3-tone chrome right here. We got a picture. I'll closely show you a little bit. The black on top with the blue, and then the red. You got the red visor. You got the red face mask with a black visor. Got the silver ink to complement the silver chromed out logo that's on the side. Absolutely love that piece right there. Very shocked that we haven't had any deep divers into the half and half so far, with half Speedflexes and half authentic still available there. 12 boxes, 5 headliners available with the Baker Mayfield creamsicle chrome right there, the orange to complement, well, the other orange that's all over the place, the face mask, the visor, the orange chrome on the side. Absolutely gorgeous piece right there. More traditional Niners lid here, but still a legend, absolutely. And Steve Young on the Speedflex available here. And then another solid quarterback, definitely a modern-day quarterback for sure, Justin Herbert here with the Offensive Rookie of the Year 2020 inscription, as well as Bolts Up. So Bolts Up here on this Chargers slate right here. Let me quickly show you the video for the Baker Mayfield. Little chrome action like right here. Like I mentioned, the orange to bounce off and really complement the other orange that's going on in here. Say what's up to the folks at home there. Alex, our production squad, popping off in the camera in the video. But also same thing, chrome action, Speedflex action, the I really enjoy the silver signature to complement the silver logo on the side. Again, basically use it as a mirror after you polish it off and make it look nice. Almost, again, then the rocket pop red into blue action right there, and then the red face mask to go all the way around. Looks absolutely fantastic for this Josh Allen piece right here. Continuing on, jerseys quickly. Jerseys, the only headliner we're missing out of this picture is Maurice Jones-Drew. Otherwise, everyone is still available. Brett Favre, Champ Bailey, Nico Collins, Doc Coach, Mike Ditka, Jason Taylor, Eric Dickerson, Randall Cunningham, Jamar Chase, and Emmitt Smith all available in the jerseys, as well as secondary headliners, Jalen Carter, Fred Taylor, and Chad Johnson, all available in the jersey section. So hop on in there. And then just dropped this fresh, brand new set of minis. Finished off the minis last time. Our last go around was a Mike Singletary that's finished us off there. So also available in the NFC North now, Jordy Nelson. And I kind of get a big pop out of me because not very often do we see Jordy Nelson here in this break room. So go ahead, get some Jordy Nelson while you're at it. You can double up opportunities galore, obviously. But, you know, again, in the double opportunity with possibly, let's see who else, a little Tyreek Hill, Jim Kelly action, as well as, let's see, Warren Moon and Eric Dickerson. So some solid opportunity there. If I didn't already make mention to, Roger Staubach available, as well as Bo Jackson, Jamar Chase, Bo Nix, and Luke Kuechly. So all the names are still available here in the mini section, all available fresh, brand new, 30 boxes, 13 headliners, ready to roll. All these going to be double up. Are they going to be double boxes? So go ahead and hop in there. Otherwise, hop in there and get a little personal action. Get a personal action on the side of a jersey, a mini helmet, I believe, and then our headliner mixer is up and ready to roll too. So that headliner mixer is a nice smorgasbord, a little taste of everything here in the UA break room. It's headliners, it's people that have been current headliners or past headliners. You're gonna get a jersey, a mini helmet, a rep helmet, and an authentic helmet. And just the last example, the last headliner package I was personally here for was a Lawrence Taylor mini helmet, a Josh Jacobs jersey, a Darrelle Revis rep, and then a Michael Irvin authentic. So you even get all four. You got someone was going home with all four of those names, all in one on those headliner packages. And like I said, you can't go wrong. If you were going home with just one, that'd be fine, like I said, but you're going home with all four when it comes to something like that. So those are headliners of people that have currently been headliners or currently are headliners here in our UA break room. Now, I got to say, I think I do my little Dora the Explorer. I did the diamonds, did the half and half, talked about the 1 and 4, talked about the playmakers, the vault. We talked about everything, I'm pretty sure. So it's time for you guys to talk about it as well. Hop in, guys and gals. Where do we want to go? What are we focused in on? Like I said, the diamond section is our chase as well as our vault, being the chase wheel spin on the day. And we just opened up the vault to a 4-spot break there, folks. So if we want to switch things up.
Is it the Toby Keith song? Let's give them something to talk about.
Well, let's give them something to do. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something going.
Mark McAdams does, because he's getting into that 4-spot diamond single.
There we go. Ronnie Instalaco asking, diamond single anyone? Diamond single anyone? Let's get it going.
We're now 3 to go in that 4-spot diamond single.
Budget Squad single is loaded.
Mm-hmm.
True that indeed. Let me go ahead and drop that down below. I'm going to go ahead and drop the regular old diamond single, and then I'll drop a diamond single with the 4-spot break in it as well. So
completely in the diamonds, we got the 4-spot single, 3 to go. The 4-spot double, 4 to go. The 8-spot single, 8 to go. 7 to go in the double box 8-spot break. And then 5 to go in the quad box, which is an 8-spot break.
Nice. So that was the single box, and I put in parentheses the 8 spots that are available. I'm going to go ahead and drop the same with the single box diamond, but with 4 spots that are available. So it's the diamond single 4-spot break. So just to clarify which is which, First one I shared was the diamond single, the 8-spot break, and then the second one was the 4-spot break for the diamond single as well. But guys and gals, like we mentioned, go ahead, jump on into the live break room, the live break page. Goes ahead and shows you exactly, gives you little instructions at the top, gives you a quick little video. But also, like you said, if you're more of a visual learner like ourselves, just stick around, wait and see as a break gets going. You'll see exactly how we get things going here in the UA break room. Mark McAdams says, let's close out the quad regular 8-spot diamond as well. Let's do it, folks. Let's do it, because we've been sitting on that one for a little bit. That's going to be about 5 to go in that quad diamond. Go ahead and drop that down below as well. Not going to completely overwhelm you guys. Diamond quad box.
The quad box.
This will be the 8-spot break. There we go. Diamond quad box, which is 5 away, is the 8-spot break. So let's go ahead and fill that up, guys and gals. Again, exactly right, Mark. Couldn't have said it better myself. Still the best one out there with what's left. I would also say, again, if you're looking for speed flexes, that half and half is the way to go there. A couple solid names in there, like Josh Allen, Steve Young, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, all quarterbacks. All speed flex on quarterbacks right there. So a couple people also putting together all sorts of different types of collections. Like, okay, maybe I got one of each speed flex for my team. Now maybe let me get one of each speed flex for, I don't know, a legendary quarterback that's coming up or something like that. I think that's the route to go. Some people were asking that too, that on, at least on Friday, like, what's next? What should I, how should I start collecting? What should I be collecting next for? I suggested what AJ Brown does with his own gear. You get a helmet, you get a jersey, you get maybe some cleats all by the same guy, maybe some game worn stuff. Put it all together, put it on a mannequin. Bang, new collection right there. Because, like I said, everyone's got their speed flexes, maybe their favorite quarterbacks, maybe their favorite position players. Get more specific. You can do that. Start doing that. I'll throw it to you really quick. Is there any?
Hit me.
Is there any helmet? Is there any gear? Anything it may? I know. Obviously, besides the Ric Flair belt, we need to see.
Woo!
Woo!
You're taking that right out of my mouth.
What do you want to see busted out of here? Whether it be across the board of all 7 breaks that we currently have available.
Now this is going against what the chat wants. The chat wants to see the Brett Favre. They want to see the Bijan Robinson.
They want to see that diamond. Yeah.
They want to see what AJ Green is on. Because correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't AJ Green have a cup of coffee with the Cardinals?
Sure
Am I thinking
did.
just Anquan Bolden?
He sure did. No, AJ Green.
Could be a Bengal, could be a Cardinal. However, give me the complete 1 and 4. You said the Ric Flair side, but you didn't say there were other 3 items. Trae Young, not on a basketball, on their City Connect basketball. How about Tay-Tay in the house? We don't get Tay-Tay often. In my one full, I think, coming up on next week will be my 1 year here at UA.
Nice.
We've only seen Tay-Tay twice in that year.
Yikes.
And one was right towards the end. We don't see Tay-Tay in the room often. Either you know someone that's a Taylor Swift fan, or I'm going to assume you could resell that for a hefty penny.
Yeah.
It's Taylor Swift. Oh, and then by the way, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the basketball as well. Jersey as well. Licensed jersey. Forgot he's not on a basketball. I wasn't looking at the board. So you got a jersey, a ball, a CD. Give me them all. Even the Ric Flair belt. Woo!
The actor Kareem Abdul-Jabbar signed a licensed jersey?
No, the topic of one of the best Lil Dicky songs ever.
That's true, too.
Signed a jersey.
Yeah. Him and what if Russell Westbrook owned a farm? That's a good one. What if Russell Westbrook lived on a farm?
What if he lived
That's a
on a
really,
farm?
that's a, I enjoy the song, and I also like that idea of just like, what if you were just born in the wrong spot? You were supposed to be the big football star, but you were, born into just,
Basketball.
yeah, I don't know, just exactly that. Or just like, accidentally, like you're a botanist family. I don't know, maybe they start planting flowers.
People ask that about LeBron James every day. Could he have been the greatest tight end of all time?
That's true. It's very true.
Could he have played both sports? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But yeah, I would say to me, if I'm picking one item, that Taylor Swift CD, it's incredible.
The big what if for sure. So guys and gals, let us know where you want to go. Dive on in, attack this break page up and down, left and right. Let us know where you want to go to. Like we just mentioned, both the vault and the diamonds. We landed on the vault, but because we did this little thing with the diamonds, I figured we might as well make it new and make it fun. So the diamonds and the vault, both the chase on the day. We're gonna do one big wheel spin at the end of today's show with the diamonds and the vault names all together. But like I said, we got those together because both share something unique. For one of the first times, at least I've seen, we'd be turning an 8-spot break into a 4-spot break, meaning you get in the 4-spot break all 4 divisions, or excuse me, now 2 different divisions, but in the same direction. You'll have the AFC North and AFC South. Oh my goodness, I did this again. AFC, NFC North, NFC, AFC South, NFC, AFC East, NFC, AFC West. Together, 8 different teams, all available in the 4-spot break. So hopping on in there, guys and gals. That's into both the diamonds and the vault section. We're looking mighty fine. Headliners to box ratio is looking good just about everywhere. 5 on 12 in the half and half. So 5 headliners on 12 boxes there in the half and half. Jerseys, we got 12 headliners left on 27 boxes. Our diamonds, we're looking about a third chance there. We got 6 headliners on 18 boxes there. But here's my favorite 2 parts right here. With 9 boxes left, you have 6 headliners, but a chance at a vault key here in the vault section. So a nice little section there. Overs.
And it's $200.
And it's $200. $200 vault key right there. Mm-hmm. And then finally, practice squad. 7 headliners, 8 boxes. If we miraculously pull the bonus banger, we will have a 100% chance at a headliner in that practice squad. So let's go ahead and do that. And I also just mentioned, just finished off those minis. So we brand new minis, 30 for 30, 13 headliners on 30 boxes. And finally, also, very similar headliner odds ratio, 7 headliners on 9 boxes in that 1 and 4 section. So the best one out there with what's left in it. Exactly. I'm sorry. Maybe I was reading that back from a couple minutes ago. I sure was. But everything's looking pretty fantastic across the board, guys and gals. Solid names. Anywhere between Hall of Famers, current players, and current days of old, all set, ready to roll here in this UA break room. Like I said, some newer names. Jordy Nelson and Luke Kuechly stepping back into the chat, letting everybody know, hey, we're here, ready to roll. Like I said, if you're looking for just Josh Allen, we can go ahead and get him over there in the half and half section. Speed flex is all the way across the board, guys and gals, in the vault, the half and half, and the diamonds. All set there.
Eric getting into those jerseys.
Nice.
Getting 2 spots into those jerseys, bringing it to 6 to go.
Love seeing that. Bring the jerseys down. We got 20 people across the board here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure we're liking, sharing, subscribing, sending us everywhere, making sure we're growing that community. If we grow the community, we grow the break page, makes those breaks go ever so much faster. So get that going, guys. Like I said, if you're sharing it out, share it with your friends. I was saying this also, too. Like, hey, maybe you're chasing after a helmet or some sort of jersey. Maybe your buddy would also be doing the same exact thing. So it's not necessarily, you may not, if your buddy wins, you may not necessarily win, but you can at least go see it when you go over by his house.
You can vicariously win through him.
Exactly. Same thing if you won it and you're like, you want to be the go-to man cave that everyone goes to, get the dub. Have all your buddies show up like, oh, I wanted that Brett Favre speed flex. Like, no, I got it. It's in my man cave, not yours.
Or if you have the type of friendship that me and my friends have sometimes, it's Oh, you wanted it? Suck it. It's mine.
Exactly. What's better than having your friend have something that they want?
can hold it over
You
their head
take it
for
from
life.
them so they can hear about it for the rest of their life. That's so much fun.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough.
Exactly right.
Can't say it enough, Nick.
So exactly right. Go ahead, hop on in there, guys and gals.
I got a question for you. Since
Sure.
we got basketball in the room.
Okay.
We've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Trey Young.
Mm-hmm.
First off, Trey Young. Bing bong, Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, because you know how much New York Trey Young lives rent-free in their head. Question for you, though. If you had to put money on it today, I know you can't, but if you did, it's a saying. Who do you think the NBA Finals is going to be? Your gut reaction.
Winners of the whole
Just
thing.
who's going to be in it?
I'm gonna go with T-Wolves, and as of
You're
now,
like, I got to go with my fandom.
as of now, with this WWE Eastern Conference Finals, might have to go with the Knicks. Might have to go with the Knicks.
Bleh.
I don't know. You wanted Pacers, didn't you?
I kind of don't care who, but I got to go with the Pacers.
Okay.
The only thing I love about it is Knicks and Pacers are back in the playoffs playing each other, just like Reggie and Patrick. Those great rivalries where Big Brother New York was beating down on the Pacers.
Hicks versus Knicks, as they say.
The best was the one year the Pacers actually beat them. Reggie's like, yes, we got over the mountaintop. Too bad it was in the second round.
Yeah, that is probably the winning time. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
One of my favorite 30 for 30s.
Too bad it was in the second round.
And that's at the very end of the too. He's like, it was a fantastic feat, but we got into the next round and got absolutely annihilated. So, Ronnie asking if we're getting any Jerry Sandusky in the room. Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm gonna go with no. Yeah. I'm gonna confidently say
I don't
no.
know if I want Jerry in the room.
Not alone. Definitely wouldn't want him alone in this room. So
Well, you wouldn't want to be in a room alone.
Correct.
With Jerry.
that's exactly right.
Kayla, though, getting in one spot in the minis, bringing that to 7 to go. And then Kayla also getting into those jerseys, bringing the jerseys halfway to go.
Eric saying, let's go 3 for 3 in those jerseys. He's trying to go. Yeah, he had some nice wins earlier today. Eric enjoying that and feeling the burns today.
Feeling the burns.
He's chilling down in Florida. I'll be down in Florida soon too, in about the beginning of the month. And we were joking back and forth. He's going, I mean, you can bring down some sunscreen there, Bucko? I was like, yeah, sure enough, I will. Otherwise, I'll be
Roasty,
burning up.
toasty.
Oh yeah,
You
And
said
go
you're going there.
Oilers.
I thought I overheard. You're going to Disney?
yeah, I am.
So what, Orlando, basically?
Yep, yeah, going down to Orlando, going down there. It'll be fun. The gal's never been to Disney World ever.
Okay.
So it'll be, like I said, she'll finally be able to fulfill her Disney princess beliefs.
I went once to World
Okay.
in high school.
Okay. Did you go to Disneyland or in California?
So I went to Disneyland in college.
Okay.
Never
Nice.
experienced Disney as a kid.
Okay.
The parents were like, Disney, driving all the way down there, that's too expensive. You know what we're going to do for family vacations? Kids, they loved covered bridge festivals. We're going to go to Indiana. We're going to go to Illinois. We're going to see covered bridges. I'm making fun of this, but it really was a great family vacation.
That's
but
fun.
It's just like not the vacation you'd think
Oh, yeah.
a child would want to go on looking at covered bridges.
Man,
I
yeah.
don't know if you've ever experienced a covered bridge.
No.
They're basically like these big old like wooden bridges that they built like back in the day to like.
I've never
carriages
seen them in
across.
person. I've only seen them on their Disney Princess Beliefs.
Have you been
Yeah.
to Six Flags?
Yes.
You know the when you're walking through the park, there's that one like big like red bridge with the roof that you have to walk across, and it's like wood.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Just real.
Yeah, you're going from. Yeah, I think that's when you go from like the New Orleans world
Yes.
into the like where where like American Eagle is.
It's like
yeah.
one of those but better.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Going down there for a couple days.
Now, are you gonna do the hack when it comes to the lady friend?
What's that? The hack.
Yeah, you have her wear Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse ears, so that if she goes to like look in a store or something, can always keep track of her.
Oh, that'll be everybody. I'll have to tie. I'm gonna have to tie a balloon to her.
They do the balloon.
Oh, I'm tying
too.
a balloon to her.
Like, oh, there's the red balloon.
I've
There
also
she
been
is.
joking, like I'm gonna get her an autograph book. I'm like, okay, this is. When you go meet Moana, you can go ahead and get this signed.
An autograph book.
And then I also joked. I'm like,
You gotta meet Gaston.
I go,
Apparently he's
don't.
the
I'm like,
best.
don't embarrass me when we get down there in front of my friends. She goes, who do you know down there? I'm like, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy.
Don't embarrass me.
I have a reputation to maintain here.
Gaston, I think, is from what I hear the best
Which one?
actor. Gaston,
Gaston.
the guy who plays Gaston. He's always on social media.
Who's what's Gaston's character? Who's that from? Which one?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay, thank you. There we go. I'm awful with names too.
Okay.
Early Disney, princess cartoon stuff like that.
Let's get that Disney card. Let's put it on the table just
Yeah.
in case I need to take that away.
You might have. I'm not a Disney kid. I was a Nickelodeon
the other
Cartoon
one
Network
that I
guy.
think is fun that I've seen on social media. I don't know if this is Universal or Disney, but Megatron.
Yeah, we see.
The guy
Yeah, I
who plays
see him.
Megatron is very fun.
Yeah, I think that's over at Universal, if I'm not mistaken. Though. Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
So we'll be doing from the little package we bought. We'll be doing the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and then Epcot.
Okay.
I always get blowback because everyone's like Animal Kingdom. I love Animal Kingdom. I
Never been.
no okay. Well,
Never
it's a big old zoo, but it's got a couple rides here and there. I like I said, I personally like it. I really like the
What
safari
do
ride that
people
they
have
had.
against Animal Kingdom?
Just that it's basically a big zoo. That's it.
Wouldn't it just be like being in the Lion King?
Exactly. That's one of my things. And again, one of my favorite things is there's like a giant tree that they've built. Obviously they built it all themselves because all the characters like built and drawn in the side of it, which is really awesome. So I always like that. Like I said, just going to the zoo is always cool. It's like one of those nostalgia things for me.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day. I'm like driving. I'm like, you know what? I haven't been to the zoo in a while.
I pass by Brookfield to get here every single time.
Best dolphin show. Best dolphin show. That's what they're known for. I absolutely love the dolphin show.
Eric says I went recently. If you like roller coasters, the Tron ride is solid. Yeah, I'm a coaster guy. The tree of life. Thank you, Kayla. Exactly right. The tree of life. It's super cool.
This thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And see, like I said, I'm gonna say all the things that are there. I don't know the names because I'm not a diehard. Like I haven't been to Disney in 10 years. But I know I got I got a friend that goes every year with his family.
Yeah.
Just because they love Disney. They've been a Disney family forever. They've gone every single year since.
Got Dino Land you can go to. This is a very old picture. You want to know why? It says here on the map, Asia opening 1999.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's open.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. They've been around for a bit. They've been around for a couple generations.
You got Africa over on the top left, the Safari Village.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. It was one of those things where like I kind of brought it up and threw it out there. We were originally going to go to New York, and then I'm just like, you know what? I might only have fun if we go. So let's switch it up. Let me be not so selfish. Let's both of us have fun. So went ahead and do the Florida route. Go with that.
So I will say this, two things.
And where are we? There we go.
Number one, we're going to have a jersey.
Ooh, love it.
Number two, I got two score updates for you. Which
Okay.
one do you want first, baseball or basketball?
Give me baseball.
Cubs 5, White Sox 1.
Oh, of course. Yes, that figures.
Basketball it's 30 seconds till halftime. Thunder up 56-43. So they have flipped the script in the second half.
All righty. Well, let's flip the script here because extra point jersey number 4 is on the way. So anyone and everyone that's in that, go ahead. Please drop me one number. Anyone that's in extra point jersey number 4, drop me one number, please, and thank you. This is my favorite thing to see is a red sold out sign right above our little add to cart. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh.
I'm getting it for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I had to reload my live break page because I'm like, I don't see it here.
There we go. Both going with 13. So 13 is going to be the number we go ahead and land with. since this is essentially a brand new, fresh set of jerseys. 13 is available. We're going to go ahead and take that off the ticker and make it 14. So there we go. So there we go. Looking for 13.
Box 13.
Box 13. Box 13. 13. Lucky number 13. We're going to go ahead and randomize. Go ahead and go around 8 times this time. 8 times here at this 3 o'clock hour. Everyone's name, all ready to roll. 8 times around for our divisions. Halfway there. And there we have it.
You know what I find absolutely hilarious?
What's that?
Now, I know he had the vacuum in here, the big industrial one, to pick everything up.
Box number 13. Called out.
But I love how still, from the After Dark, there's just remnants of this. There's one on the windowsill right there.
Yeah, there is.
There's remnants of Robbie's confetti.
Yeah, confetti
Can.
gun go
Yeah.
off. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
And here's the thing. I thought we were going to pop them off after, like, we got the Mahomes winner. No, he just did it randomly and scared the bejesus out of me. I, like,
Gotta stay on
jumped.
your toes there, Ricky. Just like everyone here in the break room needs to as well. But Bobby Webb here in the NFC North. We got Kayla here in the NFC South. Eric Burns here in the NFC East. Back to Bobby into the NFC West. Eric into the AFC North, excuse me. Kayla, you're back here again in the AFC South. And Bobby rounding us out in the AFC East and AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Box number 13 here and our first box here at the 3 o'clock hour. So good luck, good luck, good luck. Wishing you all the best of luck as we're basically, like I said, fresh, brand new into the set of jerseys. Now 26 boxes. Potentially, we'll see how many headliners are available after said break. Let's go
I
ahead and
don't know
dive
if
on
you've
in.
experienced a confetti cannon in this room, but
Okay,
it's
like-
loud.
Yeah, in the small environment, I can only imagine. But how about a guy in a big environment that can also do pretty well? How about in the tight ends, but in the NFC West, gonna be Jake Bobo here. Jake Bobo.
little
So
Bobo.
earlier today, I pulled a little Seahawks throwback. Now we have some Seahawks modern day threads right here. JSA cert to go along with it. But Jake Bobo going here into the NFC West. It's gonna be a Bobby Webb hit right there. Bang for Jake Bobo. Or my apologies. I think I said as a tight end. I believe he's just a wide receiver.
I think he used to be a tight end.
Yeah, they switched it up now. I'm gonna go. Let's be safe. Let's call him a pass catcher. So let's go with a pass catcher for Jake Bobo right there. Nice hit right there again for Bobby Webb again right there as well. You get the little, not just the JSA cert, we got the PIA cert right there for the little smart QR code right there. And I've been doing this too, so might as well for all the folks at home. They're like, "Oh, you're showing that off? What exactly does that mean?" You go home, you go ahead and you take your smart device. I use my phone for this instance. Take out the camera app. Go ahead and scan that little QR code, and that pops open. That'll read me off the certification of where, when, what, how, where was this signed, why was it signed, who signed it. So again, this is signed by Jake Bobo. This is the number one. The item is a number one, a gray jersey. A date signed. This would be October 17th, 2023.
Okay.
It also even has the video of him signing it. So all fine, all really cool right there. Yeah.
Video action?
You got a video of him signing it along with actually the picture of it as well too. So nice job there by Players Inc. Authentication.com.
I'll be honest, the other day, can't remember what item it was here at UA. Not in this break room.
Nice hit.
But in the building here. It was funny because I think Beckett put the wrong cert on an item. It was
Oh,
a football helmet. And guess what the cert came back to? Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain signed shoes. And I'm
On
like,
someone's helmet.
I don't think these
That
are
is-
shoes,
yeah.
and I don't think this is Wilt and Bill.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be having some Wilt Chamberlain signed shoes.
And
Not
Bill
too
Russell.
shabby. And Bill
They
Russell.
were
Yeah.
dual. It was dual signed.
On
one-
a pair,
one-
on a
one-
pair of Chucks, maybe.
One signed each shoe.
Oh
They
wow,
had the
that's
video,
really
They had
awesome.
the video of like each shoe. Like one pair, two signatures. Well, it is halftime. The Thunder are up 60-46 on the Nugs.
They came back. That's like I said, that's the scariness that can happen right there. The amount of scoring that can come from the Thunder is nice. That's going to be what you're afraid of. You maybe think Minnesota's defense can hold them to it.
Oh,
That's also, like I said-
Aaron Gordon is playing.
Oh, he is, okay.
Oh, he's 2 of 3 from the field for 8 points. Did not
See how
put
the rest
him
of his
in my
day pans
parlay.
out.
Jokic already has 17.
Makes sense.
Christian Braun has 12. He's 2 of 8 from 3. Jamal Murray not doing so hot.
Sounds about right.
You go. Sounds about. He's got 4 points. That's gonna kill my parlay.
I mean, he just hasn't done really anything all season
Yeah,
long.
that's gonna kill my parlay. Like absolutely.
Bobby Webb going home with Jake Bobo on that one.
Jakey B.
The fun does not have to stop here, folks. Where are we going toward next? We have the Diamonds in the Vault as our chase. It's our chase wheel spin on the day. I'm sure we're probably a little closer along the way as a couple other spots. So go ahead, dive on in, folks. Let us know where you want to go. Mess that one up. That's okay. Still got plenty of Post-it note to write on. Yeah, because not only you got to deal with the offense that is the Oklahoma City Thunder, you got to make sure you're not. Ooh, sorry, SGA. Didn't mean to breathe on you. Foul. To the free throw line goes SGA for.
Yeah, you were gonna be a peach if the
15.
Thunder and the T-Wolves play.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be 15 unassisted free throws going to go to SGA's way. Well, they'll be assisted all by the referee. And it's also going to be on top of it because I have a buddy who's just insufferable when it comes to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So
that's gonna get under your skin. You're gonna bring
yeah,
it
I'm going to hear
work.
it when I'm at Dogs games for sure. If there's any sort of lead or if Anthony Edwards just doesn't show up, I'm going to hear it, and I'm just not ready for that.
And you're just gonna have to. You're not fine, but you're just gonna have to act like everything's fine.
Oh yeah.
When inside,
I'm going to be the dog that's in the burning room drinking his coffee. I'm like, everything's fine.
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's melting. Everything's fine. Where we have it, folks. Let's go ahead and dive on in. See where we're up to. See where we're going. Rivalry weekend wrapping up here in the MLB realm. It's now 6-1 for the Cubs over the White Sox. But who cares? Padres taking a 1-0 lead in the Vedder Cup. Did you know that existed?
Wait, what?
Eddie Vedder, the Vedder Cup.
That was called the Crosstown Cup.
Well, for Mariners and Padres, it's the Vedder Cup.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cubs, and I thought you were say Cubs, and
which is
Sox.
also an added element of confusion because again, you just thought I said Eddie Vedder, you thought Cubs, right? Because he's a Cub fan. Nope, Seattle. That's where he's from. So. They already took 2 games. They already took the first 2 games. I don't know if it's one of those things where you win 2 out of 3, you get the Vedder Cup, or if it's the last winner type deal.
I was talking about this with one of my buddies, right? So like, there's some. This whole weekend's been like what rivalry weekend.
Yep.
There's ones that make sense.
Yes.
Oh. White Sox, Cubs,
White Sox,
makes sense.
Mets, Yankees.
You got Angels, Dodgers, even Athletics, Giants. Even though the Athletics are moving to Vegas, there's history.
The battle for the Bay, yeah.
The Oakland, San Fran.
Yeah.
There's other ones that make sense, like Houston versus Texas.
I'll even give you
We got
Rockies and Diamondbacks just because they're in the division.
Maybe you got Pirates and Phillies. You got Nationals and Orioles. Like these teams that are closely together. But then you have other ones like Guardians and Reds. And I looked at myself and I went, I get that they're both in Ohio, but do these teams really have a rivalry? Cardinals, Royals? Is there really a rivalry there? Like I get they're both like, ooh, Kansas City and St. Louis battle for Missouri.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
the Brewers and the Twins are nowhere near each other.
No, not even close. Yeah, no, the one that the biggest
Tigers
head scratcher.
and the Blue
That's
Jays.
the biggest head
Like,
scratcher for me.
I get Detroit's close to Toronto, but come on. The Braves and the Red Sox? What?
Yeah, no.
The Mariners and the Padres? Huh?
If I am restructuring these,
6-1, by the way.
yeah, it's definitely Cubs Cardinals. I would go.
For rivalry weekend, but
yeah.
we play them enough. Like us and the White Sox. There hasn't been a big rivalry there because, you know, we sucked when you were good and now you suck when we're good. So, like, we've never been good at the same time.
Be nice. The one that got there were two games that they were advertising earlier in the week when they were, like I said, trying to show off MLB rivalry week on the network. It was the Subway Series, New York Mets versus the Yankees. Fine. Juan Soto returning to Yankee Stadium, sure. But the other one was Angels and Dodgers for Ohtani returning, which again, in my mind, couldn't have left any more respectfully, and the fans, same thing. Like, it's not a heated blood rivalry with
I'll
Ohtani
tell you,
and the
Yankee
Angels.
fans still aren't over Soto.
Yeah.
Do you see what the Bleacher Creatures did on Friday?
No.
The entire section in right field turned their backs on Soto when he came out in the first inning to play right field. Completely turned their backs on him, and like the entire section was just their back was facing right field.
That's just like I said,
And
turn your back on us, we'll turn your back on you.
And of course, I can't say the real thing, but there may have been a chant through the entire game, F. Juan Soto through the entire game. It's what the crowd was just chanting.
All right, stay classy, New York.
And it was poetic justice that he made the last out of the game and a Yankee win.
That's true. That's nice. I think that series is 1-1. We'll see how that game. It'll be 6 p.m. tonight for Sunday Night Baseball. That ought to be fun, like we mentioned, between Game 7 in NBA tonight. That's going on right now. That's halftime. But Game 7 in the NHL, that'll be picking it up in about 2.5 hours or so.
Yep.
Got Florida and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Let's go Leafs.
Oof. We got Mike earlier was going Florida. So
Yeah,
cool.
no big. I just got a buddy who's a Leafs fan.
Okay.
And I also have the Leafs in my mega futures parlay along with your Wolves. So they better not screw me. Because I'm pulling for you.
There we go.
But I do have a fun fact for you. Question.
Sure.
So let's just say the White Sox don't beat the Cubs at all this year, hypothetically. Do you know the last time the White Sox beat the Cubs?
Oh, don't tell me it was that Eloy Jimenez home run or whatever from like 2022 or something.
Not 2022. It was
21.
It was you're
Even
going the wrong way.
Oh, okay. 23.
It wasn't 23. It was a 5-3 win at Wrigley.
Okay.
Lane Ramsey got the win for the White Sox, and Julian Merriweather got the loss for the Cubs.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a game recap where I could see like
Let's see like who
actually
scored what.
like what happened.
Gotcha.
Home runs that game. Lou Bob hit a home run for you guys.
Nice.
For us, Ian Happen, Seiya Suzuki hit home
Nice.
runs.
Okay. All right.
Talkman was leading off for us, by the way, not for you.
He hasn't made his. I don't think. Well, since his
Because he
injury.
got injured.
Yeah, he hasn't been back ever since. So, I know it's not the most exciting to sit here and talk about the White Sox, but I enjoyed the small, energy that the new rookies provided. They just need to now provide some production. It's as simple as that.
Before
So
we get back to the breaks, though, I got to play a fun game with you.
Okay.
How cringe will this lineup make you feel? Batting leadoff, playing shortstop for you guys was it Elvis Andrus?
yeah.
Then you add in batting second, playing left field, Benintendi.
Okay.
Batting third and center, Lou Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Playing DH, batting cleanup, Eloy.
Okay.
Playing third, batting fifth, Young Moncada. Batting
Jake
sixth?
Berger should have probably been playing at that time. But go
Sixth
ahead.
playing first, Andrew Vaughn.
Okay. Jeez.
Seventh playing catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Oh, I was about to guess Martin Maldonado for a second.
Batting eighth playing right field, Oscar Colas.
Ooh. Oof.
And batting ninth, playing second base, Zach Remillard.
Yeah, Remillard was brutal. He had like one decent game. We thought he was going to be okay, and then just fell off the face of the earth.
Your
so, yeah.
starter for the White Sox, Toki Toussaint.
Yeah, no, imagine when they do trade. I think they are eventually going to trade him. He just needs to start hitting so they can get anything out of him. Jacom, there we go. Whoop, whoop, cheers. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone is well. Hope you are as well as you are too, Jacom. Welcome in. Cheers. Straight vibes. Straight positive vibes when we get in here to the UA break room. So let's go ahead and see what we're working with. You need to work on folding skills. Comment would help you. Yeah, no, I'm sure. It all depends on the jersey sometimes. Yeah, it was
Do I need to refold this jersey?
if you want to, it should be fine.
I don't need to, but I wasn't watching you.
It's good to go.
Do you have faith in your folding ability?
Of course.
Okay, good. That's what you need.
Every single time.
How many home runs do you think the Cubs and Sox have hit today?
Oh, gee, I think it was at least. I know Vargas hit at least one. So after that, it was still 1-1. So probably like 4.
Just Vargas.
Oh, just Vargas. Oh, wow.
Vargas.
There you go.
Cubs have not hit a home run today, but PCA got a triple.
There you go.
My
Honestly,
boy.
when you look back at the trade that he got, you trade away Javi Baez to get him. That's a nice little
Javi's
piece.
playing well though,
And he's
dude.
playing really well too. But he's not on the Mets anymore. He's on the Tigers.
Did have a couple down years.
So how are we looking, folks? This in that 4-spot diamond single break. There's 3 to go there. Still looking like 6 to go in that half and half quad. Been sitting on there a little bit.
Minis have moved along. We're now 5 to go in the mins.
There we go. Minis are looking good. Brand new minis, 30 boxes, 13 headliners. We're looking for Jamar Chase, who we can also find in the jersey section. 2 Bows, Bo Nix, Bo Jackson,
2 bows.
Roger Staubach were available as well. Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, Luke Kuechly, who I see him sparsely, so I would say whenever you see him, get him while you can. Tyreek Hill, he's also kind of spread out here as well. Can see him a couple other different places.
Do you think the Colts needed to take down their schedule video that showed a dolphin in Minecraft being arrested?
Oh,
by
I
the
think it was
Coast
the
Guard?
Chargers. I didn't mind. I mean, I think
Well,
honestly
the Colts did it too.
Oh, Colts
'cause
did it too?
The Colts actually on social media said, "We're sorry, we took down the video." The Chargers don't care.
Yeah, the Chargers don't care. And all honesty, the more like one that was like, whoa, that's crazy, was probably the Tennessee Titans one where he got hit when it was the throwing up of the girls thrown up in the back of the bus and then running over Will Levis. That's more dangerous than just getting pulled over.
The Charger, the one that I didn't get is they showed Minnesota, and in like their Viking Hall in Minecraft, they had a Minnesota Wild quarterfinals.
Yeah, they took
And I'm like, they're taking shots at the hockey team now?
Yeah. It was that 50 Cent thing. It's like, what are they saying F
What
me
are
for?
they saying me for?
What are we doing? What am I getting shade for? Come on now. I think the better one, obviously, was in that Chargers one was if you watch the Colts part, if it's they're racing and Anthony Richardson runs out of gas and he disconnects because I'm tired. I ran out of gas. Too tired.
I'm tired.
Sorry, folks. The Ghost of Barkley was nice though. Was that in the Ghost of Barkley? Was that in like one of their videos? I didn't see all. I didn't even watch the Bears one, to be honest, which I heard was okay. It was kind of like
I watched the Viking one.
I heard the Bears one was kind of silly, different from the other ones where it was kind of like they did a email all sent to all the Ben Johnsons, I guess, all throughout Chicago.
Yeah.
So sending the exclusive schedule to only all the Ben
The
Johnsons.
Viking one was, I mean, it was all right. It was giving people like tattoos.
Okay.
And like for the Bears, it said like, oh, week 1, it was like a teddy bear tattoo. I was like, this is okay. The better one was the Bills. Did you see what the Bills did?
Yeah, it was just like just meme posting. Yeah.
No, it was the coach of the Bills, McDermott, FaceTimed Josh Allen. He's like, hey, Josh, like, I need, like, we have the schedule release coming up. What, like, do you have any ideas? And Josh is like out at practice, goes, I don't know, everyone's using AI. Just use AI. And the coach goes,
Oh yeah, then it's
just
Allen Iverson.
use AI. And they get Allen Iverson. And he goes, he's like, I don't know why I'm here, but and at the end he goes, can I get a go Bills? And he just looks and he goes, go Josh Allen.
There we go. Like that. Oh, that's hilarious. That's fun. Let me go ahead and slide
Just
this
use
back down in
AI.
there.
By the way, Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, Sam Laporta, the other three. I cut you off before you said in the
Gotcha. Yeah, Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, Sam Laporta, all available as secondary headliners in that mini section. Brand new minis, which again, we're 5 to go. We can get cracking in there and get a double box going. So that'd be fun.
4-spot diamond single, Don to 2 to go.
Ooh, there we go.
Halfway there.
That'd be fun to do that.
Will we be living on a prayer?
Ugh,
Charles Quint getting into that. You don't like Bon Jovi?
I hate that song.
Why?
Living on a prayer,
it's
living on the
so-
same song for the last
So
30
overplayed,
years.
huh? So you do not like that episode of How I Met Your Mother? Do
I
you?
don't like How I Met Your Mother.
Have you told me this before?
I
You just-
probably have.
Why don't you like How I Met Your Mother?
It's too corny. It's like not funny enough type deal. It's just very bland.
I got to give Mike a call. He's got to get the hell back in here. I can't work with that. I can't work with this.
It's in the same it's that same Friends it's just
Yeah, but it's better than Friends.
yeah. I mean,
You don't like Friends either?
No.
Okay, at least we can agree there.
yeah.
I can't believe you don't like How I Met Your Mother.
Nah, not a big fan of that.
Ruined my Sunday.
I like the people that are in the show. I just don't like the show. I mean, I like Jason Segel. Is that his name, right?
Yeah, Jason Segel.
Jason Segel. For what it's worth,
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris is funny too. The redheaded gal. She's in some good stuff. So
Do you know what she was originally in?
no, she was in that movie date movie.
This one time at band camp.
Ah, that's right. Yep, she was in American Pie, wasn't she?
American Pie.
Yep. I knew she was in something else. Yeah, exactly
This one
right.
time at band camp.
Oh man. I think we watched the
I don't know
first
if
American
Josh,
Pie.
what is his name? The guy who plays Ted, Josh Redner. I don't know if he's been in anything. I think it's just How I Met Your Mother is what he's known for.
Maybe. The main
the-
character, the main guy.
The chick that played Robin Cherbatsky, though, she was in Marvel.
Oh, okay.
She was Marissa Hill.
Nice.
2 to go in that 4-spot diamond, though.
2 to go, folks.
Minis are down to 5 to go.
I dropped it in there before, so go ahead and scroll up a little bit if you guys want to. That diamond single 4-spot break is ready to go. It's 2 spots to go. Dropped it in there a little while ago.
Who would you say is going to win the World Series this year?
I don't think I did say.
No, I said if you
If I had to pick one right now, this instant. Oh man. Golly. God, it would pain me to say. I guess the Tigers. I mean, they've been solid. I hate the Tigers, but they've been putting together some pretty solid runs. I mean,
if Aaron Judge keeps playing well and doesn't forget how to play in the ALCS, the Yankees could make a run.
Yankees can go again.
Everyone's just talking about Dodger this, Dodger that.
I mean, they've had some pretty tough losses. They've had some really good wins. That 19-2 win over the other day against the A's, which is nice. But I mean, they lost the other day, losing against the Angels.
Robert bringing us halfway to go in that half and half single.
Let's go. Halfway to go there. Half
Also,
and half.
looking here from about 15 minutes ago, apparently the WNBA is investigating hateful fan comments after the Clark Reese incident.
They have enough fans to start.
I just think of Family Guy. And that's for the fan
That's
to
for the fan to decide.
Yay!
We'll see how that unfolds. Again, it's just teach their own on that type of deal. If you find that entertaining, go for it. But I'm all it's all how you look at it. Why did that shake so much?
What?
Sounds like we had a
It's the ceiling.
yeah, the ceiling's going crazy.
As long as the ceiling, like sometimes, like with the air being on,
Okay.
the ceiling will.
We heard a
move it.
thud earlier. It sounded like something was like upstairs, and we're like, we're the only floor here.
Hey, maybe we got a mouse in the house.
what I'm saying,
Maybe a
dude.
raccoon's in the ceiling.
Mouse in the house, free cheese, baby girl.
Let's be honest. If anything is in these ceilings, it's a squirrel
Yeah,
or a bird, but probably a squirrel.
safe bet, but probably not because we don't.
Let's put it this way: we had to put in a new cord for the product cam, and I know our main man Robbie Lopez was the one that hooked that up. So he was in the ceiling, and he didn't say there was anything up there.
Could have been holding out.
Could have been hiding from him.
Yeah.
Big scary man, gotta hide from him.
Nah, no rats here. The rats. What was the thing? What's the thing from from Scary Movie? Goes, mouse in the house. Rats are outside.
Right outside.
So once the rat goes inside, it becomes a mouse. Mouse goes outside, it becomes rat.
Let's do a diamond 4-spot break. As Brandon Cooper gonna close that.
We're gonna do
one
a
up.
diamond 4-spot break.
Diamond 4-spot, baby.
Perfect, right on point. Because Neon Shark's asking for what's left in the diamonds. We still got Brett Favre on the Speedflex, the Green Bay Packers Hydro, as well as Michael Irvin on a Speedflex, a Dallas Cowboys Speedflex Hydro, along with Bijan Robinson, Edgerrin James, which we can now double up in because if you're in the South section, you can get in the NFC South and the AFC South. So Bijan Robinson in the NFC South and Edgerrin James in the AFC South. And then secondary headliners include Antonio Gates and AJ Green. So there we go. There we have it. You know, he says he's just kidding. Yeah, exactly right. No, like I said, I was like that one bit. You go, mouse in the house. He goes outside. It's rat. Rat goes into the house. He becomes a mouse.
He becomes a mouse.
How can you wake up dead?
I love Scary Movie, dude.
Oh yeah, can't wait for the new
How
one.
can you wake up dead?
You
There you
go
go.
to
Right
bed
for
and
you.
you're alive. I forgot how you had said.
I gotta use my strong hand.
So let's go ahead and do that, guys and gals. So for a end zone diamond
4-spotter.
4-spot break. We need how many numbers we're gonna need? We're gonna need two.
No.
My
one.
apologies. Just the one for the single. Okay.
It's a single.
End zone at diamond
Same
single.
Same price as the double, but that's because you're getting 2 divisions per spot.
Gotcha. Again, I'll put it in parentheses. This is the 4-spot. Drop me a number. There we go. End zone diamond single. The 4-spot break. This should be end zone diamond single. This is the number 1 of this type of break.
And I will say, I almost made the mistake that I've made before with these. You're just so used with a diamond, typing in 8. Fill it back up to 8. No. Fill this one to 8. It's a 4-spotter.
Exactly right. Don't worry. I mean, the other day I added 8 and then it didn't take. And then I added another 8, so there's 16 spots available. So I said, "Oh, holy cow! Gotta get rid of that."
So Eric Linnell also bringing our minis to halfway to go.
Awesome.
4 to go
Awesome.
on the minis.
Mark is asking for number 13.
14, certainly, sir.
13, you may have. Awesome possum. So there we go. Let me update the ticker. All ready to roll there. So we got that set. We're going to go 8 times around here in our randomizer with our 4 names to determine our directions. I'm not going to even say division. I'm going to say our directions. Hopping on in there. Going around 8 times around for our division, for our directions. Excuse me.
You know what that made me think of?
What's
You know
that?
what's an underrated show on Cartoon Network?
Sure.
Do you even know this one? Because not many people do. Jabberjaw.
No, I'm sure if I saw a picture, maybe,
So
but off the top of the
basically, it
dome,
was
no.
like everyone wanted to get the craze of Scooby Doo. It was like Scooby Doo, Gang of Kids, but instead of a dog, it was a talking shark.
Oh, okay.
Jabberjaw. Yeah. It talked like Curly.
Oh, gotcha.
My name's Jabberjaw.
Box number 13. So in the North, the AFC and the NFC North, Brandon Cooper. The NFC and NFC and AFC South belongs to Mark McAdams. AFC and NFC East belongs to Brandon Cooper. And the AFC and NFC West belongs to Charles Quint. Good luck, everybody, on this 4-spot diamond single. That'll bring us down to 17 total boxes. We'll see if we're getting any headliners out of here in this bad boy. Pull it on out. Pull it on up. Bang, bang, bang.
Bing, bang, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
again one of those things where I don't need that little cheat sheet that we usually get on here just to make us, make us look like we know what we're talking about here and there, ladies and gentlemen. But it's one of those things where you're opening up the bag and you're like, wow, I could see myself because it's got one of those visors. Bang, right here on the Speedflex Hydro Green Bay Packers. It's
at
Brett Favre, baby. Look at that.
Little closer magic.
Exactly. That belongs to the North. That's going to go to Brandon Cooper there in the NFC and AFC North. Congratulations. Nice hit right there. Another headliner gone and out of here. But bang, bang, bang into your living room, into your man cave, whatever it may be. Common said, don't exclude the gals, because Common came up with the she shed. I thought that was actually a really good one. So, again, congrats right there. Nice hit, Brandon Cooper.
Yeah, you want to know how dumb I am?
What?
I heard that for about half a year, and I thought it was not she as like SHE. I thought he was saying sea shed. Sea shed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, like a shed you've had on the beach. And then Robbie's like, no, she shed. And I was like, what's a she shed?
Exactly right. Well, there you have it. Like I mentioned, folks,
Ronnie,
throw that in your she shed or your man cave, whatever it may be.
Come on.
Right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then also, like I said,
I mean,
the
he
little
does.
Brett Favre certification on the bat, because Brett Favre has his own little certification company club.
Do you think he's going to give Mark Gastineau his sack back?
Goodness, no, I wouldn't. Not after that exchange. Not at all. That was so embarrassing.
Give me my sack back.
God, it was so cringy. Like, what a. And I like the guy that was just like to Brett. He's like, Brett, we should probably get on with
Yeah.
this. That guy was the hero of the entire video.
You know you're a jerk when your entire teammates are like, yeah, all he cared about was getting sacked.
Yeah.
He would never tackle a running back behind the line. He would only go for sacks.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is definitely a me guy instead of a team guy.
Love that visor. Got a little hint of blue in that visor.
Oh
as well.
yeah, a little bit of everything. Got a little green, a little blue, a little kind of maybe a little purplish tint in there as well. But yeah, like I said, the Brett Favre signature
this is-
right in that sweet spot, that hexagon area.
For
and then
better, it's
all
one-
the better stickers on the back
For
too.
better, it's one of those lids where it's like, Viking fan, it is Brett Favre, but it's a Packer lid.
Yeah. My buddy was smart enough one Christmas. He got me a Brett Favre jersey, but it was not a licensed jersey, so no Packers logos on there. So good, smart idea. So I toss it on from time to time, but it's not exactly right. No Packers logo on there, so it doesn't sting.
But it's still green.
Yeah, it doesn't sting. It doesn't burn my skin though. So
By the way, speaking of that, you know what you would have liked last Tuesday that was a bonus banger in this current 1 and 4?
Bucky Irving.
No.
Oh God.
A boot. Sting.
Oh wow.
A Sting boot.
That's a bonus banger.
That was a bonus, but I know.
Get outta
I
here.
know. Trust me, I went through. I was like, that's not even listed.
That's nuts.
And then, of course, I had to do, it's Sting.
It's Sting.
And then Common just looked at me like I was having an aneurysm on air.
Why does it not have any stickiness to it? But, okay, well, sorry about that one.
You know what I will say is boss of Tony Khan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember her name. She was one of like the new. I guess like it was a big deal last Wednesday that oh my god she signed to AEW now.
Yes, the girl from
Mina?
Stardom.
I think her name was like Mina something.
Oh, Mina Mina.
She was in the Fatal 4-Way match.
Okay, yeah.
They played her theme, like one of her themes, and on Twitter the people were like, "I don't like this. I like the old theme." And Tony Khan responded and said, "Already changed it."
Yep.
And changed it for when she won.
Yep, live in person. I didn't even notice that the one didn't play, honestly. Was actually hilarious to me.
On
But exactly
Twitter, he
right.
responded, he goes, "It's done."
Yeah. Man, that's a beautiful helmet, and it's all yours, my friend. That's going home to you, Brandon. Congrats. Nice lid right there. Again, even though it pains me to say, got that Packer lid as a Bears fan, it still looks absolutely fantastic. Can't go wrong right there. The Hall of Fame sticker on the back, the Super Bowl 31 sticker, the Bart Starr sticker. My goodness, you got everything. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic lid.
Now, what, 5 headliners
And
and
that
17
was-
boxes?
And that was a diamond section. So we're going to go ahead and have a Chase wheel spin on the day. So that's absolutely cool. So as of right now, 4 names. So who wants to join the party? 4 more. Plenty more opportunities to get your name into that Chase wheel spin. Whether that's more diamonds that we go ahead and break into, or you can maybe hop into that vault section. Vault's looking mighty fine. Vault and the diamonds were looking good with 5 headliners now on 17 boxes in the diamonds. And then we're going to go ahead and have 9 total boxes in the vault, 6 headliners. But within one of those bonus bangers, you know you're going to get a vault key. And that vault key is going to be upwards of $200. So $200 vault key. Go home with a helmet. Take that $200. It pays you back for your spot and then pays you back for another spot eventually down the line. So you can be going home with, I don't know, like I said, a bonus banger. Hop back in, get that $200 gift card. Hop back in and maybe land on a Bo Jackson Speed Flex, George Kittle Authentic, AJ Brown Speed Flex, Brian Urlacher Hydro Authentic. Looks absolutely fantastic. And then it would be a nice counter to the Packer that we currently see on here if we get a little Brian Urlacher Authentic action. But as of right now, as it stands, still got the Brett Favre Speed Flex right here from the diamond section, and we're looking good there.
Half and half is now 2 to go in the single.
Ooh.
2 to go in the single.
Make this half and half fully full and fill up that break page, folks. 2 more spots to go. Let me go ahead and drop that. I think it's of the links that I provided, have not provided the half and half links. So let me go ahead and do that.
Ronnie and Salacco bringing it 2 to go.
There we go. That's how you do it. Is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
It's going to be the half and half.
The Heath and
single.
Heath.
Oh my goodness. But where are we at, folks? Like I said, half and half is 2 to go. What have we been up to? What have we been doing? It's closing in close to 5 o'clock, almost 4:30-ish. Let's fill up the creamer single. Exactly right. A little bit of half and half, a little creamer action, a little bit of coffee going on in the morning. Let's go ahead and get things going, folks. It's going to say, oops, something went wrong. Let me reload the chat so make sure everything's good to go there. Still broadcasting on everything. Still going. Still 22 people strong across Facebook, Twitch, and the YouTube. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, sending us around. Tell your friends. Tell your grandmother. Tell everybody you got Father's Day coming up in just about a month. So this would be the time to start planning early. Win something now. Win something you know Father's gonna like, and then give shipping some little bit of leeway so you make sure you're gonna have it by the time Father's Day rolls around. And by the time when it rolls into June, it's basically Christmas time. I'm not even joking. Like you think about that, and then slowly all the other months kind of just fly by. So probably, I don't know, plan accordingly, plan ahead. Start maybe grabbing something now while you can. Like I said, 2 more to go in that half and half section. Looking fantastic. We're looking for authentics, half speed flexes, between those 4 speed flexes still available. We can maybe find a couple more bonus speed flex bangers hanging throughout, possibly. See where we're going there.
Don't know. Let me check real quick.
Sure.
So I know that for the After Dark show, Common told us before that show that there were 2 bonus flexes left. In that show, we did a quad box and a half and pulled all headliners. So I want to see if yesterday Derrick Henry was you're looking at the graphic. Derrick Henry was a headliner
Yes, he was.
for the Speed Flex.
Yep.
All right. And then Jared Goff was also a headliner.
Yes, he was.
All right. And then you guys haven't pulled any half and half flexes today, have
Not
you?
today, no.
So basically, there were no bonus flexes pulled last night. There were none during the day. So we still have, if my math is correct, 2 bonus flexes still out there.
There we go.
So with those 2 bonus flexes, you can add those to the 5 if you want, and then it's a 7 of 12.
And if I can recall, I remember 2 of the bonus bangers, the 2 of the bonus flexes we had. One was a Brian Thomas Jr., which we see as a secondary headliner as of now. I think he's going to graduate and become a full-blown headliner after this upcoming season. And then the other one, just the current defensive player of the year in Patrick Surtain II. So pretty solid names when it comes to the bonus speed flexes that we just so happen to leave off of our headliner list.
I mean, why not? Like, a flex is a flex.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, the thing I was saying after dark, Nick, is, yeah, we can't tell you about every flex in the half and half because we can't list all of them. But
I say the same thing in that 1 and 4. We basically give off like
yeah,
3/4 of the headliners just because we can't give you all.
Yeah. If it was in the vault or if it was in the diamonds, they would be headliners. They're just not here because we can't list them all.
Bonus flexes, that just means there's some usually branded speed flexes are just immediately that's going to be our headliner.
Yep.
When we have a series like this where it's half speed flexes and half authentics, we just can't share with you every single speed flex because, well, where's the fun in that? So simply just putting these are bonus flexes, meaning they are just bonus added bangers. We don't know off the top of the dome what they are headliner wise because exactly that. They're just
What
waiting.
they are name wise.
Yeah. Yeah. We did not reveal that out. So
Yeah.
like I said, it adds to the mystery. It lets you guys know that there's still speed flexes available and ready to roll in there. So
that means what? Four of the 5 headliners we know of, we know are flexes.
yeah.
Allen Young, Herbert, Mayfield. That means tack 2 more. There are 6 of the 7 headliner. Or if we add those 2 bonus flexes to the 5, that'd be 7. 6 of those 7 are flexes.
Yeah. That's safe to say for sure.
Eventually, the math.
Yeah. And I mean,
1 to go now. Mark McAdams brought it to 1 to go.
Nice. And
One
exactly that. It lives up to its name. It's still half speed flexes available in that sense and still half authentics with the last 12 left.
Whenever I see Mark McAdams' name in chat or in Shopify, you know what I automatically think of?
What's that?
I mean, we were mentioning his songs earlier. Of course, it's going to make me think of the Rachel McAdams song from Lil Dicky. The one where he's like, Rachel, let me be your Mr. McAdams.
Yeah. Heard that one before. There we go.
Every time I just think of, I just think to myself, let me be your Mr. McAdams.
I see the red little sold out moniker next to
I have not got
the mystery
there
box
it is.
half and half.
There it is. Bobby
she
Webb
blows.
closing it out.
Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and see a half and half single go down here, folks. So let's go ahead and do that. So half and half.
Half and half, baby.
Single number 5. Drop me 1 box. There we have it, folks. Half and half single box number 5, or excuse me, half and half single number 5. Drop me one box number, please. Like I've been saying all day, my favorite thing to look at has been that red sold out sign right above the add to cart. It's my favorite thing to look at. Go ahead and drop a number, guys and gals. If you are in said break, preferably if you are Donna, Brandon, Robert, Tom, Ronnie, Mark, or Bobby. If you can go ahead and drop a number, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, we can maybe hit the wheel for the first time today.
That's
But no need for that,
fantastic.
as Rob is chiming in with number 17. Just gets it in right before Bobby Webb. So number 17 coming off the board, coming off the ticker for our half and half series. And with that, we'll go ahead and take our names. And we're going to go 8 times around, folks. 8 times around here in our randomizer. We're going to need a new list today. Sorry about that one. There we go. 8 times around here for this new break. And 7, 8 times. Nice, nice, nice. There we go, folks. Let's go ahead and hit it. So, Ronnie and Sulaco, you're going to be our NFC North. NFC South belongs to Robert Stukel. Donna, you have the NFC East and the NFC West. Brandon in the AFC North. Bobby in the AFC South. Tom in the AFC East. And Mark into the AFC West. Good luck, everybody. Box number 17. Call out by our guy, Rob. Ready to roll. And another set. Another half and half. There we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get that going. We're looking for a couple names here. We got a couple speed flexes to go. And like we mentioned, basically right down the middle with half and halves. With speed flexes and authentics. Let's see what we're getting into here, folks. Let's see what we're getting into. Just in case. Ooh, nice. Oof. It's
Ooh, I know what that means.
On the rave lid, on the authentic right here, it's Tyreek Hill.
We were just talking about him.
Oh man, exactly right. Just mentioned him about the Charger or the Chargers. It was the Chargers or the Colts release video. Either way, talking about him, got pulled over in that video, but he's right here in the break room, ready to go. That's gonna be an AFC East hit. That's going to Tom Kazuch on that one. Congrats on this Dolphins rave lid right here.
So that's going to mean in 11 boxes, we know that there are 6 flexes left
Yes,
in those last 11.
exactly right.
With this one being an authentic.
This is a nice little smorgasbord. Like I said, nice little display so far of what we able to provide here. Got a speed flex right here. Got a regular authentic right here up on top, and then the nice little rave authentic here
Love the
provided here.
waves.
So nice little different steps across the board. But again, nice hit right there. That's AFC East hit. That's going to Tom K on that one. Good hit.
Tommy. So 11 boxes left. 4 headliners, all flexes. Josh Allen, Steve Young, Justin Bear, and Baker Mayfield. But we do know there's 2 bonus flexes out there that we do not know what's on them. That means 6 total flexes in the last 11 boxes. And guys, I will say this now that while Nick is writing that down, now with the half and half being closer to 10 to go, we do have a new series ready to come out. If we close the half and half or the 1 and 4,
Oh, nice.
we have a basketball series.
Ooh, fun. Fun.
Close the 1 and 4 or close the half and half. We'll have a new series for you guys in the room.
That'd be absolutely fantastic. A little basketball, a little b-ball. Perfect opportunity as we're getting ready to go into the Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals.
As Ronnie and Sulaco jumping right into that next
Nice.
half and half.
He wants to make that half and half fully full once again. Let's go ahead and get in there, folks.
Fully full.
So we're looking good. Like I mentioned, already had. I want to see that creamsicle. I want to see that. I want to see that Baker Mayfield creamsicle as well. And show that off. That looks absolutely amazing. One of my favorites so far. Again, and still in that half and half, we still see Josh Allen, Steve Young, Justin Herbert, and Baker Mayfield. Those are our listed headliners. Actually, let me go back. Let me just show you straight up the video of it. That's going to be the go-to there. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're talking about, the creamsicle, Baker Mayfield. Say hi to the folks at home there, Alex. Hey, how's it going? So he's in there in that video, but letting us know right there that orange lid all the way, basically all the way around. 75% of it is all orange with the chrome right there on the side with the logo. But then my favorite part, absolutely, is the orange ink on that little hexagon area, that sweet spot for SpeedFlex signatures. Absolutely fantastic. So dive on in, get that one as well. Josh Allen available on the SpeedFlex. Don't worry, I see it too. And then and the three-tone right there.
I love Robbie Lopez. I'm going to say that before I say this.
Yeah.
But the one thing I am thankful for you, Nick, is that your name is not Robbie Burgundy. Like Robbie.
Yep. Can't be doing that. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Exactly right. But here we are. Not Ron Burgundy, but here we have Josh Allen here on the SpeedFlex, the three-tone chrome SpeedFlex with the the red face mask, black visor to complement the black top on top of it.
Just get AI to do it.
That's true.
Yeah,
And we have AI actually. We have AI over in the 1 and 4 section. He is one of our bonus banger, or not a bonus banger, but a secondary unlisted headliner in the 1 and 4. If you can't find the answer, we also have the truth with Paul Pierce, Bruce Smith as secondary headliners, and then also available 1 and 4 if I can find it. There she blows right in front of me. If it was a dog, it would have bit me.
If it was a dog, it would have bit you.
Yep. Trey Young on the custom City Connect basketball right here. Woo! Ric Flair on the replica belt right there. The gold plate World Heavyweight Championship belt from early WCW days, mid-2000s WWE days. Also still available, you got Taylor Swift on the CD, as well as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the licensed jersey. So hop on into that 1 and 4 section. But of course, as we know, the diamonds, we can go to the diamonds. You yearn for the mines here in the diamonds, but we're yearning for the speed flexes here in the diamond section. We're looking for Michael Irvin still available on the SpeedFlex Hydro on the Dallas Cowboy lid, because we just pulled this Brett Favre right here, right in front of our faces. And then also still available, if you hop into that 4-spot break, which you're just basically in that direction, north, south, east, and west, whether it's AFC and NFC, it's going to you. Hop into that double box for that 4-spot break with an opportunity to get not only Bijan Robinson in the south, but Edgerrin James over there in the south as well. So that's a perfect opportunity. We also have Antonio Gates and AJ Green as secondary unlisted headliner or unpictured headliners here in the diamond section. So hop in there. Not only is that one of our chase wheel spins on the day, let's also see the Playmaker Vault section, which same deal. We're providing that that 4-spot break with 1 spot in all different directions. So go ahead, hop in there where you're going to get that opportunity for possibly go home with Bo Jackson and George Kittle if you'll end up in that NFC AFC West spot. Also available, we see Brian Urlacher on this authentic Hydro right there with the black visor, the blue ink to pop off and really make it shine off of this orange that's all available around it. And then also AJ Brown on the SpeedFlex right there, ripped between the 2 different Eagles types that you're going to get there, the green and then the white. We're going to go ahead and see a closer look on that one as well in just a second, because we got the Brian Urlacher right here on the authentic Hydro. Looks absolutely amazing. A little Bears action. If you want to get a Bears here, you can also get a Bears over in the jersey. You got Mike Ditka over in the jersey. So if you're chasing Bears, don't be chasing Bears in real life. Just chase Bears here in the UA break room. That's going to be the more safe route. Then also, you got your Eagle AJ Brown chilling on the SpeedFlex. No book included. However, still a mighty fine SpeedFlex nevertheless.
I was going to say the same thing. Den saying, I got a chant for you. This one's over.
Thunder
This
pulling
one's
away.
over. End of the third, Thunder 97, Nuggets 72.
They tried. Oh boy, do they try. So maybe
good
back.
luck with the Thunder.
Yeah. So Jokic will be back with his horses soon, but hopefully you're back.
No parade. I need to go to my horses.
Exactly. Well, hopefully you're not having a, maybe you're having a parade if you win one of these jerseys right here. Everyone here except for Maurice Jones-Drew still available. So if we're reading a book for Brett from left to right, Brett Favre, Champ Bailey, Nico Collins, the coach Mike Ditka available, as well as Jason Taylor, Eric Dickerson, Randall Cunningham, Jamar Chase, and Emmitt Smith. And then secondary unpictured headliners is Jalen Carter, Fred Taylor, and Chad Johnson. What were you about to say there, Bones?
Question for you. We're out of the old minis completely.
Correct.
Right? Cool. Then I'm going to erase that. I just keep looking at this and going, we don't have the old minis.
Yeah, no, not, and we didn't pair them together. Obviously, no need to. Hey, speaking of, halfway to go on the minis. We're 4 to go in that mini. Brand new minis. Just added this earlier today, right as we were concluding the 12 o'clock show, going into the 3 o'clock show. The Pylon Drive minis, 30 boxes, 13 headliners, including 2 Bows, Bo Nix and Bo Jackson.
Could there be a Jake Bobo in there?
Who maybe
A
we can
Bo, a Bo, and then a Bobo.
Wow, I'm Bobo'd out.
I'm Bobo'd out.
Bo Nix, Bo Jackson available for Scherzen, with as well as Jamar Chase, Roger Staubach, Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, Luke Kuechly, Tyreek Hill, and Jordy Nelson. And then secondary unpictured headliners are Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, and Sam Laporta, all available here in this section.
Now, where do you stand on the mooning as a host? Do you shake your booty for the mooning, or do you just shake the helmet?
I've shaken the helmet. That's what I did. I've only been one mooning, and I believe it was a jersey.
You're a good man, Nick Johnson.
There we go.
You're
I
a
don't
good man.
want us to get kicked off of YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. It's
Yet
a family
again,
show.
Love Robbie Lopez, but I do not like the booty shaking.
We are a family-friendly show here. No need for that. And hey, in all honesty, I can't be shaking that because you got to pay for that. I know my limits too. So go ahead, guys and gals.
You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you got to pay for that from me. I'm not giving out shows for free
I'm
here,
not
folks.
cheap.
No. So guys and gals, where we want to go to, where are we heading to? Creeping up almost at 5 o'clock. We have a Chase wheel spin to get to. I believe we've done one diamond single, and that was the 4 spot. So only 4 names in there as of right now. Go ahead and hop on in to get a better chance at a Chase wheel spin on the day. And for the first time in a while, it'll be 3 straight Chase wheel spins for me. Usually we get maybe don't get a Chase wheel spin in the morning, but we get 2 in the afternoon.
So how have the wheel spins been today, though?
A little lackluster. $37 the first go around, $6 the second time.
Lackluster when it comes to them out there, but I know one man who's watching and going, Nick, that's employee of the
Keep up
month
the good
numbers
work.
right there.
You're doing God's work, son.
I'm only asking because I don't want anyone taking my employee of the month
yeah, I know.
wheel spin odds
Yeah,
here.
I see what you're at. I see what you're at.
There's only one man who rolls the lowest here at UA.
Heard Ricky likes to peek over the partition. I don't know what that means.
It means in the bathroom.
Oh my. That don't happen. At least I don't share. I don't go in the bathroom. I don't go in the bathroom when Ricky does. So.
Here's the spoiler. You ready?
Sure.
If you use the stall, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, true.
Just use the stall.
That's true. Very true. I get a little stage fright in the bathroom anyway. So.
You just know the rules of the urinal code.
Yeah.
You don't go.
You never go right next to the person.
If all of them are taken and there's only spaces, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll wait for someone to get done.
Yeah.
You don't go right next
Yeah.
to somebody.
Yeah, no.
There's rules here.
No.
Quit acting like you know the rules.
Are we cavemen
We're
eating
lost.
dirt? No. Come on. Come on now. Like I said, I always end up going to the stall anyways. I get a little stage fright anyways. So it's all right.
Same way.
Yeah.
Same way.
Get a little scared. I don't want to.
You got your own little private area. there.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to hear everyone behind me like, let's go. I can't. I can't.
Or you know, it's the worst one.
Hmm.
And us here in Chicago, you get it. They like parked Park District bathrooms where there is no partitions, just the urinals that are
a
all the way to the
trough.
ground.
Oh, yeah.
No, the ones that are like all the way to like the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like, great, there's no partition.
Cool. Then that just means I'm going to get pee on my shoes. So basically, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's nice. Or where are we headed to, folks? Where do we want to go?
This has been P Talk on.
Yes, exactly right.
Mark McAdams bringing those minis down to 3 to go.
I mean, I don't want to get too X-rated, but I mean, in all honesty, I know it wouldn't even be X-rated, but we're probably good chances are we're probably on at least one person's bathroom right now. I'm pretty sure we're probably at least one person's on the phone in the in the bathroom right now. You know, going to town, doing their business. Hopefully, you know, make sure you wash your hands. But yeah, like I said,
Which I will say, it blows my mind that I then think to myself, and the other day I looked at the shampoo bottle and I went, I can't believe I used to read you. Can't believe I used to. I don't even know that world anymore.
No.
Because we got our phones.
I had told my buddy,
I used to know every ingredient in you. Now I don't even know you anymore.
my buddy said he did that the other day. He's like, I went to the bathroom about my phone the other day. I'm like, oh, so you took a 90s dump?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like he's like going back in time. He's like, yeah, it was just me and my thoughts. I had a crossword puzzle over to the right.
No, you got to read the shampoo bottle.
Yeah, the shampoo bottle or I mean, again, do people even keep magazines in the bathroom anymore? Who knows?
No.
Magazines even a thing?
Yeah, they're all on my phone.
Are you allowed to partake in as workers, or is it a Pete Rose situation? Yeah, we as workers we do not participate in the UA break room or buying at all. So no.
Could see me having a ton of kids at home.
Is that the case? No, that's what he does. He leaves the house.
Lids at home. Okay. I'm just like, I don't know whether I think that's a compliment or not, saying that I have a ton of kids at home. My name is not Ricky Cromartie.
No.
It's not.
No, exactly right. No, Ricky, you participate more in like card breaking rooms. That's where you're.
Yeah, because
that's your bread and butter.
That's what I'm allowed to go into.
Exactly right. So exactly right. Well, since we, pull back the curtain, we have to, for work, to make sure that everything is right. We have to look at the paper, make sure all these things are right.
We can't.
So we cannot. Yeah.
We can't participate in the breaks as workers. Just too muddy, and plus, like, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't want to speak for our owner Matt, but I wouldn't want the workers to be partaking in the break room.
No.
Too much.
And that takes away the fun from the folks at home, the customers.
Situation. I like to see you guys win. I don't need to win.
Exactly right.
I will say though, everything I do have from home is because of you guys and the great customers we have out there.
Oh, giving out gifts sometimes.
That's for you. That's for you, buddy.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right. Celebrate now. It's May. Yeah.
2023.
Yeah.
It's the last time you won.
It's fine. It's okay. Only play him like 8 times in the last 2 years, so it's fine.
Where's the actual dust coming off the
Honestly, Nick, I like you. It's Tilo that's after.
Ah, there we go. That's fair.
It's all my pent-up energy for him. You don't know.
I don't know who Tilo is.
He's a guy at Illinois Media School that we were working with. Yeah, I mean, I let's not get too excited. You know who you beat.
Yeah,
Look,
my worry
I'm just
was
glad that, like, we won all the games.
Yeah.
my worry was we were gonna lose one, and then I'd hear nothing from like these White Sox fans. Not you, but the ones that hate the Cubs more than they like the White Sox.
Yes,
And then I have to hear from blowing up my phone. I've never heard from you in 5 years.
Again, I'm more on that side. Like when the Cubs do well, I don't care. I get more upset when the Twins, the Tigers, and the Guardians do well.
So you are just seething every day right now.
Yeah, but eventually, yeah, basically.
When the White Sox do well, it's Tilo I don't like to see happen.
Ah, gotcha.
It's one
Gotcha.
person. It's one individual. Because he'll let me know. He'll always remind me. But yes, I know who we beat.
Yeah,
The point is we beat them.
exactly. There you
At
go.
least you're still better than the Rockies.
That's fair. Yeah.
Hey, not much. You don't have a whole lot of the history forever.
No.
No one remembers who came in second, all right?
That's true. Very true. And honestly, like I said, with
How many
only
wins did you guys have last year?
41. 40,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the pace that the Rockies are on, right?
Like 23.
25.
Oh, wow.
They're on a pace to win 25 games. And you want to know what's even funnier about it? Because of the anti-tanking rules,
They can't get
they
first.
can't have a pick in the top 10 this year anyways.
Yep. Yeah.
They can't even tank right.
It was the same deal for the White Sox the other year. We're exactly right. Where they had gotten top 10 picks. They couldn't get one last year for that same reason. They were outside the top 10. Because, yep. There you go, Eric chiming in, helping you out. You're pulling, just like you can pull some women. Don't sell yourself short there, bud.
Oh, no, I'm going to sell myself short. I'm just
yeah,
like,
no.
I don't have I don't know if I'd want as many kids as Cromartie has.
He's got almost. I definitely don't want Philip Rivers numbers. Either.
No. That's more of what I'm saying.
Did you see that video too?
He's got a baseball team.
Yeah, he does. He said there's going to be a Philip Rivers like older son that throws to a Philip Rivers like grandson soon or something like that.
I hear they all wear bolo ties too.
That's crazy. I can only assume so. I
all
know you're
wear
probably
bolo
doing it for a
ties.
bit, but it sounds believable.
Well, it's because Philip Rivers always wore the bolo tie.
Yeah. He also said in that same interview, I think he was with Gruden. He was like the Southern twang got even worse when he got out of California. So that's definitely a hard accent now.
I'd say 2 or 3 is the perfect amount.
Yeah, that
4
sounds
if
about
you're
right.
pushing it.
Yeah.
But everyone's got their own.
If you want a band, maybe go 5. I see 2 to go in the minis. 2 to go in that mini section.
Eric Linnell got into those minis, got a 2 to go.
Nice.
2 to go.
I'm willing to stick it out. If you guys can fill it up, get these 2 spots going. Let's get another minis going. We can break those 2 boxes. But then like I said, we'll see while we're closing in close to 5 o'clock. Hopefully we're getting us out of there. But otherwise, like I said, we also have our Chase wheel spin to hit as well.
We do have 4 names there.
4 names in that Chase wheel spin. See if anybody else can join in on the fun. But like I said, 2 to go in that mini. That'd be the closest break we can get to. I can go ahead and just drop it in there for fun and games. Might as well. Here's our minis. 2 to go. 2 to go in the minis. Jersey's wide open. Still 5 to go on that vault single box. Go ahead and fill that up, guys. 1 and 4 is looking good. Ready to roll in there at any point in time. Let's go ahead and hop on in there. And then still 6 on that half and half quad.
Insane ratios in that 1 and 4. 7 headliners, 9 boxes.
Yeah.
And in those 9 boxes, you could have headliners like what we saw the Sting boot, where even you said that's not a headliner.
That's crazy to me. I know it's wrestling, and I think I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. We need some hardcore wrestling fans in here to be all like, bonus Sting. That's the icon. Come on. Yeah, Ric Flair still available in that 1 and 4 on the belt. Trae Young on the custom basketball, the City Connect style Trae Young basketball, Atlanta Hawks. Then Taylor Swift on the CD, framed up. Already taking that step for you, because honestly, that framing process can be a little bit of a pain, and it can be a little expensive as well. What's left in the bootleg practice squad? I got you with the J.J. Watt mini helmet. We got Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrell Revis, and Steve Smith Sr. all on authentics. And then secondary, not pictured headliners, are Warren Sapp and Steve Mongo McMichael.
Did I tell you I had a new idea for a wrestling break?
Oh, go for it.
So basically, how it would work is you have your headliners and your non-headliners, right?
Mm-hmm. Main eventers and mid-carders.
So you'd have a wheel, 1 for the non-headliner wins, 1 for the headliner wins. And basically how it would work is, let's say, for example, I'll use Brandon Cooper because he won the Brett Favre. So he got into a break. He won a headliner. We would spin the headliner wheel. It would have different like yeses and nos on it with like just how many times we want. If it lands on yes, you have now become the champion.
Oh, okay.
You are now the break main champion.
Yeah.
If you end the entire series as the champion, you get a gift card.
I like that. That sounds fun.
Main card for headliners, a mid card belt for the non-headliners.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun.
2 gift cards at the end of the series.
Mark McAdams has a ton of helmets in that practice squad. That is the head scratcher. Why is it not breaking? I'm asking the same thing.
All
Practice squad.
authentics in that,
Yeah.
like in those photo headliners too. Like
All authentics,
for
all ready
under
to roll.
$50 getting a spot in that single, like it is a deal for a chance at an authentic.
You got a mini helmet with the JJ Watt, and even then, it's on the new Texans slate right there. It looks absolutely fantastic. Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrell Revis, and Steve Smith Sr. Darrell Revis on the
to go in
Rave.
the minis.
One to go in the minis.
I was trying to hold out as long as like you were talking. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just gonna say it.
Ed Reed on the new style Ravens logo, which I absolutely love. The gold ink with the gold face mask on that one. And then Darrell Revis on that Jets Rave. Steve Smith Sr. on the more traditional Carolina Panthers lid. Absolutely fantastic. And like I mentioned, Warren Sapp and Steve Mongo McMichael was just there at Dynamite on Wednesday. And then they did the taping for Collision afterward. They had the
So
Steve
you got to
Mongo
watch Collision also?
Yes. Yeah. It's great. It's awesome.
Is Collision always taped?
Not always. Sometimes it's live. Sometimes it's taped.
Okay.
Well, for that one, it was as special as Beach Break, so they had to
Yeah.
make it. They made it worth your while. But
You
and
you didn't text me any of the
no
outcomes.
spoilers. No spoilers.
I knew I wasn't gonna be able to watch Collision, so I would have minded some of the spoilers.
It's okay. I didn't put up finals or wins, but I was putting up a lot of entrances on my story and stuff like that.
How do they do that and not have people like spoil the matches?
Well, people do put out like articles to be like, hey, spoiler alert, collision spoilers if you want.
Oh,
they do
okay.
put that on the dirt
But
sheets.
why would you want to? Like,
Exactly. If you feel like you're gonna miss it, you feel like you could, and you're like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, cool. But otherwise, what I was making sense to was Steve Mongo McMichael. Unfortunately, recently passed away, but was a WCW 4 Horseman, a 2-time United States champion there. AEW Class Act went ahead and did a tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael. So not only are we celebrating him for his wrestling, but also celebrating him in Chicago being a bear and everything like that. So it's really fun. Saw his wife. And then, of course, Ric Flair came out. Ric Flair, also in that 1 and 4 section. And by the way, letting us know that the minis are closed
They
out.
are closed.
So I can
And
go
it
ahead and stop yapping and
and it is
yammering.
ready for you.
Is living in the Midwest nice? It's the corn of the it's a lot of corn in Indiana. I like the Midwest. I like Chicago because it's the best thing for like at 7 o'clock is like our main time for watching shows and movies like watching sports.
However, I will say, when I did visit California, it was kind of nice to watch SmackDown at 5.
Yeah.
SmackDown at the time was 2 hours, so it's done by 7.
Yeah.
And then I have the rest of my night to do whatever I want. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't nice. I could only imagine watching Raw starting at 5, being done by 8, being like, cool. It's not 9 o'clock, or I'm sorry, 10 o'clock by that time.
I heard the same argument, but on the opposite end for West Coast things. So quickly, Pylon Dive Mini number 1. Drop me 2 numbers, please.
The East Coast just sadly has to be the worst.
It was, on the West Coast, you're like, dang, don't you hate it being done so early? Because after, all the sports are done by 6 or 7 o'clock. Then you got to sit there and actually talk to everybody for the rest of the night. You're like, oh, geez. But if you're in that Pylon Dive Mini, guys, go ahead and drop me 2 numbers there. Absolutely good. Nice job getting these done here, folks.
13.
13, halfway there, so we can get one more number. Otherwise, we can hit the wheel.
13's been the number of the show.
It has been the number for sure. Eric says Pacific time was great for sports. What the games, and then go to dinner and hang out. Yeah. So 4 and 13 in the minis. 4 and 13 is a brand new, fresh set of minis. So all of them are available. 1 through 3, and then 4, 5 through 12, and then 14 through 30. There we go. All available. Ready to roll. So let's also go ahead and hit our randomizer as we're going to go ahead and go around 8 times on this one. 8 times, 8 times. find out our divisions and who will be going home with these 2 mini helmets. There we go. 8 is our number. Bingo, bango. Back into the live break page we go, so we can see that Eric Linnell has the NFC North. Eric Z has the NFC South. Eric Burns, wow, 3 different Erics. Eric Burns has the NFC East. I'm going to be really careful on this one. Mark McAdams in the NFC West. Eric Linnell back in the AFC North and AFC South. Eric Zaffron back into the AFC East. And then Kayla closing us out right there on the bottom part in the AFC West. Let me slide Tyreek Hill down just a tad bit. Don't worry, he might be back. But right now we got 4 and 13 right here. Bang, bang, ready to roll. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Thank you.
There you go, nice. It's a nice little cut right there. Ooh. Inside the little bag, so we're gonna be a little. Got our JSA cert. Show that off in just a second as soon as I see. Ooh, nice. Who is it? Who do we got? Well, this one's fun. It's not really helping me out because I can't tell with this one. It's gonna be on an LSU lid, so I think we might have to be doing some.
Is it Dwayne Bowe?
Is it Dwayne Bowe? It's looking like it. I see a D and a B.
Probably Dwayne Bowe.
Okay, I'll just be completely for certain. There's no way to scan it.
Is it JSA?
It is JSA, yeah.
Can I see it?
Sure. You want to go with this cert?
Yeah. I'll
Go
look
ahead
it
and
up.
go with that one then.
This one you actually have to like go to their website.
I think that's when you got to go to the website, type in the actual code by itself. But
I
as of
already
right now,
have it
pending,
saved.
it's looking like a Dwayne
I'm
Bowe.
pretty sure it's Dwayne Bowe.
We're gonna softball say Dwayne Bowe as of right now. To
would
which
be a
case that would be an
Chiefs
AFC West hit because Dwayne Bowe's spent all of his career in Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken, if not a couple of years on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, it's Dwayne Bowe.
It is Dwayne Bowe. Thank you for confirming that. Exactly, that's how you
Over
do
to
that.
Dwayne Bowe.
That's exactly how you do that with the JSA cert. You take the little number in there, you go ahead and plop it in, and then you will find exactly that. Little Dwayne Bowe here.
Yeah,
Make it the little.
Dwayne Bowe played 181 games for Kansas and 7 games for Cleveland.
Yeah.
So it is a Chiefs hit.
It's going to be a Chiefs hit. It'll be an AFC West hit going to Kayla Colson on that one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So Dwayne Bowe on the LSU mini. Nice, switching it up, switching things up. Nice hit.
Congratulations, Kayla. Didn't win. She didn't win in the jerseys, but she wins in the minis.
Exactly right. Going right that bad boy up.
And now
get you
she's
back
like,
in.
all right, Bo Jackson, come on out. We're all good.
There we go. Looking for Bo. That could be the case. Go ahead and get you written up.
Only Bo knows.
No, but then also 3 different types of bows: B-O, B-O, and B-O-W-E. So, oh man,
Oh, Dwayne Bowe. I get it.
killing
I get
it. Nice hit right there for Kayla.
Kayla was thinking, oh no, I didn't get my number. Gets a win anyways.
Still get the dub.
Out of box 4.
So maybe that becomes the new number. Who knows? Fantastic. All righty. 1 down, 1 to go here in the minis. Then, of course, we'll go ahead and take a look at our time, see what we're looking at. Creeping up at 5 o'clock, but the party doesn't have to stop. Party does not have to stop if we do not want to stop it. Let's get it going. Let's keep it going. Keep it up. Well, we see one version here, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the shrink rate, and out comes a mini Tyreek Hill on the slate right here. Nice job. That's going to be an AFC. That's going to be an AFC East hit. That's going to go to Eric Zaffron on that one. Nice hit right there. Tyreek Hill. You see him here, over here on the Dolphins Rave. Now we got him here on the Dolphins Slate Mini. So that's a headliner hit right there for Tyreek Hill coming off the board. And not a JSA cert, but on the back we have a Beckett cert. But no reason to get us in on that one. We know right at the top that's Tyreek Hill. Bang, bang, bang.
That beautiful orange ink.
Yes. Have the orange ink to pop off and really make, like I said, some people can argue either which way. I like the slates because of how slick they look, but also you're like, oh, you took the color away. I like the it's like the idea that Powerpuff Girls when the clown takes all the color away in the universe or whatever in Townsville.
Great pull. The people of Townsville.
They're sad. So nice hit there for Eric.
Do you have a favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls?
Man, it's been forever since I've
There's only one answer to this.
I liked the episode where it was like the I think it's like the Gangrene Gang or something like that.
Good pull. Yes.
That when they magically get powers, I forgot how. I like that episode for whatever reason.
What's even better is the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah, that was a good
The
one.
Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite Cartoon Network like out of their like I was talking about this.
Either
to
Ed, Ed and
Rick.
Eddie or Courage the Cowardly Dog, probably.
You Courage, right?
Yeah,
Don't
big
hear
Courage
that
guy.
answer much.
Thanks, guys. It's up for trade if anyone wants it. If anyone else wants to offer. So there
Mine
we go.
was Effredu fromage.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Love
Dexter's Laboratory.
Lab, man.
Yes.
That and Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, couldn't go wrong there.
Do the monkey with me. Hey, pretty mama.
Nice hit right there, Eric. Going home with the Tyreek Hill mini. Like I said, I was definitely a Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon kid growing up.
Favorite Nickelodeon show?
If we're not going SpongeBob, which is probably just chalk, I would probably say Invader Zim is up there.
Okay.
Like can't go wrong with Cat Dog,
Cat Dog.
Rocco's
Cat
Modern
Dog.
Life, Angry Beavers. I mean, those were the go-tos right there.
Yeah, I was basic with it. I liked Rugrats and Hey Arnold.
Yeah. That was-
Hey Arnold was like, I never missed it.
And I mean, again, it was more my demographic growing up. Like, I got to watch like the Drake and Josh, iCarly.
Yeah, that was like when I was in high school.
Yeah. So I guess it was like, you know, they were basically my age when it was coming out. So it was like kind of like, okay, this is somewhat still fine. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but yeah,
I gotta
yeah. Dennis coming in, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, absolutely.
I gotta see if this. Don't look at my screen.
I'm not. Don't worry.
I gotta see if this show was Nickelodeon. It was. Do you want to know the show that was a? I'll say this guilty pleasure of mine while I was in college.
Was it cartoon or was it?
It was a Nickelodeon show, but it was like in the vein that you said, like when they went to like the live action series. Watched it almost every day because I commuted when I came home for lunch. Watched it every day.
What?
Victorious.
Victorious? Yeah, okay.
Guilty pleasure.
Nice. It's not too bad. Rocket Power's a good one. Kayla with
Oh,
Rocket
yes.
Power, yes.
We are
It's a great
riding
pull.
on a mission action.
Again, completely just off tangent. It was. We'll get to we'll go ahead and hit the chase wheel spin in a little bit after I say this one. My buddy had an alarm clock, and it was like,
Yeah.
and it was Rocket Power, but it was like one of those where like the characters move on the. It was one of those. It was one of the most unique things I think I've ever seen. I hope
How
he's.
you doing, Maurice?
Oh, also underrated on the Cartoon Network side, Chowder.
Yes.
Big Chowder guy. I love Chowder, Flapjack. Those cartoons that were like, what are you? Regular show.
Chowder had a lot of like adult jokes. in
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like breaking the fourth wall bits. I love those. OKC wins. There we go. It's going to be
luck.
OKC and the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. So looking like, guys and gals, basically where we were earlier is kind of where we stand. Playmaker vault single still 5 away. Wide open on New Jerseys and new minis. 7 to go in that half and half. looking like also basically, like I said, wide open everywhere else. So not really close anywhere together. So let's go ahead and take our chase wheel spin, our big 4 names, and we're going to go around 8 times with them. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me.
Works for me.
Sounds par.
Love it, love it, love it. So let's go ahead and get in there, guys and gals. Need our randomizer list. We got our 3 names. Or got our 4 names, excuse me. Well, 3 names technically, but Brandon's in there twice. So there you go. That a boy. We're going in 8 times around to determine who's going to be winning our chase wheel spin on the day.
I can argue that par is underrated.
Right now, Mark McAdams at the top. 50% chance for Brandon, or we got a 25% chance for either Mark or Charles. Let's see who we're going home with. Let's see what we're going with. Let's go. Charles is going to be going home with some UA cash. So, Charles, if you have a number, we can start off with on the 1 through 100 wheel. Otherwise, we'll start on 1 and 100, and we'll go ahead and go from there. So, Charles Quint, going to be our break room, our chase wheel spin recipient of the day. He had a 25% chance in there, and he's going to go home with some UA cash back in his pocket. See if he wants to start out anywhere. I'll give you like a little sideline out of bounds, little count here. I know there's a delay across the board on all YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Just see Nick going.
Yeah, just kind of just.
Let's keep that arm level, though.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Keep it nice and low.
No Kanye's.
No, not at all. This is, like I said, this is a family show. No need for those political takes. Not here. That's not. Wrong break room.
Is that political?
Have a bunch of minis. Hit me up, Eric. Eric's dropping his Gmail down below, so let you guys know what's available. Let us, everybody, know. But like I said, Charles Quint, you are our recipient for the chase wheel spin. If you have a certain number you want to start off with, let us know. We can go from there. Give you another 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and go from there. Fantastic. I'm going to take a little swig here and wet my whistle.
Whistle, baby.
So far, fantastic, guys. Got through some full-size lids today.
Brett Favre on the hydro.
Rave for Tyreek Hill. Speed Flex Hydro for Brett Favre. And we pulled that Puka Nakua at the 12 o'clock hour, but still nice to have him out here showing off what's available in that diamond section. Alrighty, Charles. I think we gave you plenty of time here, my friend. We're going to go ahead and get you set up right there, that 1 in 100 spot, and we're going to go round and round she goes. Figure out how much UA cash you're getting back in that form of a gift card. Bang, bang, bang. Let's see what we're landing on. Ooh, almost right in the middle. $42. There you go. Kevin Love. Little Jackie Robinson action. Oh, I'm sorry. He said 7. I'm sorry. How do we do that? My apologies.
He said 7. Just give him the.
Did you spin the wheel?
I
Yeah,
did spin the
just
wheel.
give him a
It must have
spin
been
from-
literally as I was spinning
Just give him
it.
a spin from 7.
So
Right?
Hey, what's it at now?
It's at 42. Landed on 42.
Yep. So off from the 42. If he wants a respin from 7,
He-
that's what he
He said
He's saying he'll take it.
He'll take
He's saying he'll take 42. So there we go. All right, Charles, if you're good with that, then I am too. My apologies for not seeing that 7 right as we were kind of getting ready and going on that one. My apologies on that one. But if you're good with 42, I am too. So that's good to go. So, I mean, for what it's worth, it's been our largest giveaway money-wise today. So $42, Charles, going your way. And like I said, I'll take it. Glad to go there. So good to go there. So, folks, there we go. Like I said, kind of
how
our...
much for Charles?
That was $42.
Cool.
$42 going
42.
into the form of a UA gift card. So maybe hop back into the minis or maybe hop into a jersey right there and paste it up right away. So guys and gals, thanks again for joining in all day long with me. I've been here since 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and the 3 p.m. show. So all fantastic, all ready to roll. Joining again tomorrow at 9. Any other final questions, thoughts, questions, concerns before we head out of here, Ricky?
42.
42.
Cool. Got it.
All right, there we go. Couldn't have said it better myself. Glad to be here, folks. Take care, and we'll see y'all in just a little bit. About 50 more minutes here for the 6 o'clock show. So see you in just a little bit, guys. Take care.